MyOutdoorTV is your home for every Major League Fishing 2024 event.
Yes, sir.
Including the General Tire Team Series.
I put the team on my back, baby.
Watch free on MyOutdoorTV with promo code MLF30.
It's hard to be prepared for everything, and that's really what you have to be prepared for in upstate New York.
These giant bodies of water can be super intimidating if you've never been here.
You have to be on top of your game, make every decision right, have a little luck on your side.
You get on a little roll, you can go to the top, or if you get overconfident, you can go to the bottom.
Gosh, that's a giant.
I need you bad.
Yeah, baby.
We on the score track.
Oh, no.
Boom, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh!
General Tire's Major League Fishing. It's the Bass Pro Shops Heritage Cup from Syracuse, New York, presented by Berkeley.
This is literally like my favorite place in the entire country to fish.
Coming up here, you're not really sure what species you're going to be fishing for.
I'm going to bet half this field's going to go for largemouth.
If I'm coming to the Great Lakes, I'm smallmouth fishing.
With this high water, it makes me want to go largemouth fishing.
I think we're going to go smallmouth fishing. That's what it's going to take here.
Lake Ontario's probably got a lot more smallmouth than largemouth, and they're probably going to be a lot bigger.
Heaven. We're looking at smallmouth fisherman's heaven.
I hate the Great Lakes.
We're going to catch us something today.
Welcome to General Tire's Major League Fishing. 30 anglers have assembled in Syracuse, New York to compete for the title of Heritage Cup champion. Today, 10 will face off in Elimination Round 2, but only 6 will move on to the sudden death round, putting them one step closer to the Heritage Cup championship. Let's meet today's 10 anglers.
Coming in as the second-ranked angler, Edwin Evers. Next up, at number 5, Andy Morgan. With an 8th place ranking, Brandon Palaniuk. Coming in at number 11, Alton Jones. At the 14th position, Dustin Connell. Next up, at number 17, Mark Rose. Coming in at number 20, Casey Ashley. He's ranked 23rd, Keith Boucher. Next up, at 26th, Takahiro Omori. And rounding out the field, in 29th, Randall Tharp.
With no practice and no information, the anglers had no idea where they would be fishing until they pulled up to the ramp this morning. With more on that, let's go to Marty Stone with today's lake breakdown.
Elimination round number 2, Henderson Bay off of Lake Ontario. This zone today covers 11,500 surface acres, over 22 miles of shoreline. But it's a condensed version of what the anglers fished in Elimination round number 1. And the reason being is pending weather. We've got strong southwest winds coming in this afternoon, 15 to 20 miles per hour, with a possibility of rain. In this zone, we've taken away the open water areas, keeping these anglers in more protected waters. As anglers break down this zone this morning during their ride through with the Mercury-powered Nitro Z18s, they're gonna realize 2 things. The first, with the largemouth habitat, it's gonna be limited. There's not gonna be a big enough concentration for anglers to survive in this round. But what they are gonna figure out is the dominant pattern here will be smallmouth fishing. For the shallow water anglers, it'll be in that 6 to 12 foot depth range, concentrated on the rock and weed combination. And then the offshore schools in that 15 to 30 foot depth range. They'll still wanna find the rock and weed combination. But out there, it's gonna be more about the yellow perch, the goby, and alewife. The offshore anglers have a chance to find the bigger schools. The guys that fish shallow for these big smallmouth will not find as many, but will find the bigger ones. But make no mistake about it, this particular zone is one of the finest smallmouth fisheries in the country.
Let's do it.
I want to be the last guy to take off.
We shall overcome.
We'll go the opposite direction as everyone else. Everyone's going that way first.
Be a little bumpy. If you can find sand mixed with grass or sand mixed with rock, that's lights out.
The wind's smoking in on this island, connected by riprap rock. Just kind of see what we got vegetation-wise, what's up here close to the bank.
There's usually fish by this bridge, and you can usually see them with your eyes when you look down. I'm gonna trolling motor under this thing and just see what I can see.
These big smallmouth, they love big rocks. If you can ever find a big rock somewhere, you're gonna catch you some.
Yeah, there's a reef right out here on the main deal. Looks like it's pretty shallow on top. I just wanted to go out here and look at it.
I'm just looking for transitions, rock to sand transitions.
This should have grass, it should have rock. It's got wind, so we're just gonna let this be our base camp here for most of this first period, probably.
I mean, until you get a couple bites, you can fish a long time. I mean, it's just who lands on these things first.
We'll probably start up there. I just didn't want to run straight to that.
I mean, this is kind of the best looking stuff that I've seen to start on. Which makes sense, you know. I mean, it's a pretty big piece of cover right here. The mouth of a big bay, so there's a wad of bass here somewhere. No doubt about that.
Yeah, sometimes you just run out of time. You guys got to start where you at right then, but.
These pros know they have to pack for every situation, especially when they have no knowledge of where they'll be fishing. Keith Poche shows us how he prepared for the unknown in today's General Tire Anywhere is Possible.
All right, guys. We're in New York. We're way up north. You know, with Major League Fishing, anything's possible. I want to talk about a few baits, techniques that I like to fish when I come to New York. First, I like throwing the Berkley General. 5-inch soft plastic worm. The max scent is an absolute must. One of the ways I like to rig this is on a shaky head. It is absolutely killer. You know, I can fish this thing really fast. It's a 5/16 head, shallow to deep, cover a lot of the water column. Second, I like to throw the Berkley Pit Boss. You know, fairly clear water up here. I'm gonna throw the green pumpkin, pitching around scattered grass, wood, docks. It's just pitching and flipping, little short distances. Also, you know, being a power fisherman I am, I like to top water, and I use the Berkley Jaywalker. It's got some weight to it. I can really sling this thing out. This is a big fish bait, but you can catch a lot of numbers on it. That's my confidence baits. We're here in New York at the Heritage Cup, and see if we can get it done this week.
General Tire's Major League Fishing is brought to you by General Tire. Anywhere is possible. Wiley X Eyewear. Go confidently. Yeti. Built for the wild. Sonic. This is how we sonic. Mossy Oak. Hunt, fish, repeat. And by Kubota. Together, we do more.
First time we're gonna fish in the Great Lakes. They got big ones here too.
My brain's telling me to go largemouth fishing.
I am not largemouth fishing. I'll just tell you that.
On these cups, you got to figure it out quick, man.
Everyone knows I've fished here before, so we might have to play some decoying.
He seems pretty tickled we're here, doesn't he?
Dude, he won, right?
I know.
It's Elimination Round 2 of General Tire's Major League Fishing. Today's 10 anglers are ready to compete in the Bass Pro Shops Heritage Cup, presented by Berkley here at Henderson Bay on Lake Ontario. Only the top 6 will advance to sudden death and move one step closer to the championship round. Major League Fishing's Elimination Round 2 begins now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Line's in. Let's get it on here. Light the wick.
All right, let's catch one. About a 4-pounder on this first cast.
While Randall Tharp tries to reel in the first catch of the day, let's go over today's scoring rules. A scoreable bass must weigh at least 1 pound. The top 6 anglers at the end of period 3 will advance. The bottom 4 will be eliminated.
Come here, big girl. First cast. You take those all day. 3 pounds, 6 ounces.
3-6, baby. It's not too often you catch one on your first cast like that.
Score tracker update.
Randall Tharp, 1 fish, 3 pounds, 6 ounces.
Guess it doesn't say if it's a largemouth or smallmouth, does it?
No, sir.
That big green pumpkin party. Let's get the party started.
Look, the water coming through that hole now, just since that wind's really got to pushing.
I'd rather be on that other side where Andy Morgan is. That's where the current is. It's going that way. I'd rather be going with the current than against it.
Whole screen's lit up with them.
Two pounds, 10 ounces.
Nice one.
Come on, fish. Be somewhere.
Still the only angler on the scoreboard. You have 6 pounds even, you're still in first place.
That's the way I like it, but it's fixing to change because Mr. Connell's hooked up. There we go.
That's a good one, too. Stay hooked up. Golly, look how fat that thing is.
Let's get the party started, baby.
3 pounds, 11 ounces.
That looks about right. Look how fat and healthy those fish are. Eating gobies, being healthy. I like it.
3 pounds, 6 ounces.
Oh, come on, buddy boy.
Hey, let's get it started, baby.
Every lake or body of water provides unique challenges, and Henderson Bay is no exception. With today's forecast calling for increased wind and cloud cover, the conditions could get tough for our anglers. Marty Stone breaks it down in today's Wiley X Eyewear, more than meets the eye.
When anglers fish for smallmouth in northern waters, weather always factors in. And today, in elimination round number 2, weather will be a part of the story. Later this afternoon, we've got strong winds coming in with gusts between 15 and 20 miles an hour, sustained 12 miles an hour. That's not a bad thing with smallmouth with the sunshine. And we're gonna have that all the way through the mid-rounds. Now, after that, pending clouds are coming in with rain. And the one thing smallmouth do not like is cloudy days. These anglers in elimination round number 2 had better take advantage of these low wind situations in the bright sunshine early in these first 2 periods, or they could find themselves in that 3rd and final period having a battle catching up and also doing it under cloudy conditions. But there's one angler that really jumps out to me having a distinct advantage in this field today, and that's Brandon Palaniuk. Several years ago, he won a national event fishing right here in Henderson Bay. He was making over a 90-mile run one way just to come down here and fish this location. He spent more time in this zone than any angler we've got in today's competition. If anyone knows how to adjust to the conditions, I look for Palaniuk to make all the right adjustments today.
Score Tracker update. Brandon Palaniuk is now on Score Tracker. He's caught a 3-pound, 11-ounce fish. He now is in 2nd place.
Palaniuk finds him, he will light this thing up.
Andy, that's a fish landing violation, 2-minute penalty.
Afraid you was gonna say that.
13 ounces, non-scoreable bass.
Bigger than I thought.
That's a good one.
£3 pounds, 0 ounces.
Yes, sir. That's what we're looking for right there.
Them's the ones you like to catch right there that don't even count, and they get you a 2-minute penalty. Casey Ashley just got on the board.
What?
I'm 3-pounder.
Man, everybody's catching 3-pounders.
Gosh, I had a bite. I had a real bite. Dadgummit.
There's a fish. First fish I've seen.
We was pinned right on the bottom.
I think it'll measure, but that's not what we're after.
£1 pound, 9 ounces.
Are we on the score tracker?
1 pound, 3 ounces.
Thanks, little buddy.
We have proof we've showed up for the tournament anyway now.
I'm gonna make 2 more casts. I'm gonna move. I waste the whole hour.
I'm gonna tell you what, that fish just barely bit that bait, but I could feel it with this Lew's Carolina rig rod. This is the most high modulus rod in the Lew's lineup, and man, it is sensitive.
Mark Rose is now on score tracker with 1 fish for 1 pound, 8 ounces.
Well, I got old Marcus for 1 ounce.
Bigger. God. Woo. Stay down, stay down, stay down, stay down. That's that one I just missed. Just gotta take your time. Just let your rod do all the work. Stay down, stay down, stay down. That's a 4 pounder. Golly. Woo! I love this lake.
4 pounds, 9 ounces.
Yeah. I love it. Gotta love it.
There we go. That's a good one. That's a good one. Get in the boat. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
3 pounds, 2 ounces.
Boom! That's what I'm talking about, baby. We got some largemouth here. We got some largemouth. We're gonna try to do this for a little while, see if we can make some ground. Yes!
Welcome back to General Tire's Major League Fishing.
Yeah, you know, you come to a place like this, it's supposed to be a world-renowned smallmouth fishery. You wonder why I'm up here chasing largemouth.
We're halfway through period 1, and our 10 anglers are trying to crack the code here at Henderson Bay. All but 3 of our anglers have made their mark on the score tracker. Brandon Palaniuk currently sits at the top, aided by a 4-pound, 9-ounce hog, the current Berkeley big bass of the day. Today, only 6 anglers will advance to the sudden death round. The remaining 4 will be eliminated.
I'm just going off of kind of the graph and kind of history of what I know is underneath the water.
Brandon still only caught 3?
Yes, sir.
Damn, he's the best at this, and I've caught 2, so I shouldn't feel too terribly bad.
The way to win this thing is to find a school of them, and nobody's lit it up yet. Nobody's landed on the right little school of fish.
Big in. Oh, he's not that big. He's decent, though. They like to come straight to the top and then all the way back down to the bottom. You don't grab your line, you just guide your line. Let the rod do the work. Gosh, even the 2.5 to 3 pounders are fat.
2 pounds, 14 ounces.
Score tracker update. Brandon Palaniuk leads with 12 pounds, 5 ounces.
Now, Brandon's on a little run, but...
He's got 4 fish.
Yeah, he's catching some nice one for 12 pounds.
Right.
You can see why I didn't want to run straight here and start. I didn't want to make it obvious running straight here.
Oh, we're late to the party, but we've arrived.
2 pounds, 3 ounces.
2 pounds, 3 ounces. We got it started. Beautiful smallmouth.
We got a score tracker update for you. Edwin Evers is in 6th, 2 pounds, 3 ounces.
Dude, this place sucks right now.
Gosh, that's a giant. Come on. No, he's not a giant. He's little. He faked me. Zang.
2 pounds, 8 ounces.
Oh, 2.5 on the dot. Look how short and fat he is, though. Beautiful.
I'm on one right here. Let's see if he'll bite.
I'm disappointed that we don't have more.
Yep, I'm in them. That might go a pound there. That'll go a pound there. Score tracker update. Wow, strong one. Might go a pound and a half here.
1 pound, 14 ounces.
114. All right, we'll take it. We're started.
I'm the only guy now catch fish?
Yes, sir.
Man, that's hard.
There goes one. Look at that on my screen. See if he'll bite. There he is. That's calling your shot. That's the one I saw on the screen right there.
2 pounds, 0 ounces.
2-pounder. Nice.
That's nice river here. Told you.
It's 2 pounds, 15 ounces.
See, the best smallmouth fishery catch largemouths.
Takahiro Mori's caught his first fish, 2 pounds, 15 ounces. That puts him in 6th place, dropping you to 7th place with 2 pounds, 3 ounces.
Dang it. My boat official is looking at that chart like he's just chomping at the bits to tell me how bad I'm sucking today.
This one's way smaller than that last one.
3 pounds, 4 ounces.
Randall Palaniuk's caught another fish. He's now at 18 pounds and 1 ounce. His last fish weighed 3 pounds and 4 ounces.
Oh, yeah, he's on the right one. He's probably fishing a lot deeper.
Somebody just showed up.
And he got it.
I was shaking it and shaking it, shaking it right on top of it, and I watched that one swim in.
3 pounds, 13 ounces.
Feels like a little one, little bitty one. No, he's not either.
Yep. Nice.
There's 6th place.
Little one, but we are gonna take him.
Just a slight touch on the tail. It's not a penalty.
1 pound, 7 ounces.
1.7, inching closer to the cut.
1 pound, 10 ounces.
Nice.
Dude, gummit, I feel like I should be getting bites.
I'll give you a little update, Randall. Brandon Palaniuk's caught another fish. He's now at 21 pounds and 14 ounces. His last fish weighed 3 pounds and 13 ounces.
That's a good one there.
One pound, 13 ounces.
I thought he was 2-pounder maybe. I'll take him.
23 minutes left in this period.
I want to look as much as I can, see if it's worth coming back.
I think we should leave a little early so don't nobody see where we're at.
Here we go. Guy, come on. That's another good one. All right, settle down.
The top 6 anglers move on today. Right now, Casey Ashley's in 6th, and you've got an 18-pound, 14-ounce lead over 6th.
Scary part is that's not safe here.
There's more than those two down there. But every single one of them I've caught today, I've marked.
And I would love to catch one right here real quick.
I'll have to get a bite here in the last second or two to figure out what we might be in for.
I ain't believing there ain't no largemouth in here. I ain't believing it.
Dude, I mean, I don't know if we can catch Brandon here. I mean, this whole ridge only goes like 4 miles down through here. Like, I'll drift the whole thing.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lines out into period 1.
It's a good start to the day.
I'm not gonna complain, seeing as how I'm not real happy we're on this lake, so just want to get off of this lake today.
I love this place. We had a couple missed opportunities, but it's a good start.
Not what I'm looking for. Looks good, but just not happening. So we're gonna ease back out, head back to rendezvous, and try something else next pier. At least I did get a fish, a good fish.
Obviously, that is not where you want to be after the first round in last place. But the encouraging thing is we're not out of it at all.
Yuck is what it was. I don't know what else to say about it, but I did just see a giant follow my jerkbait in.
Haven't decided if we're gonna start here in the next period or if we're gonna start somewhere else. You'll soon find out.
Welcome back to General Tire's Major League Fishing. Stay up to date with the latest from MLF. Watch the Bass Pro Tour on MLF Now and learn from Major League lessons. Free at majorleaguefishing.com/TV.
First period break, you still couldn't wipe the smile off my face with a brick. Once you get in that rhythm of this is how the fish are setting up, it really opens the door to be able to go and explore those other areas.
It felt good at that point of the day till we had already created that gap that I wanted to create. I did not want to get around the cut line.
The perennial largemouth big guns of the tour are in my group, and they've all got like one fish like I do.
When you're in dead last, it ain't rocket science. You've got to make a change.
Nobody really blasted them in that first period, so I didn't change anything. I had my mind set up, what I was looking for.
I knew just by my experience up there, I didn't need to make a species change. I knew that I needed to make an area change.
I don't need to take the smallmouth stuff off the deck and go largemouth fishing. I need to keep doing what I was doing. I wasn't worried. I just, man, I need to get some more bites.
While our pros finish making adjustments for period 2, let's take a look at the score tracker. Brandon Palaniuk demonstrated why Henderson Bay is one of his favorite places to fish, posting over 21 pounds of bass. He holds the must-add point position heading into period 2. Randall Tharp sits a little over 10 pounds back in second and presently has an 8-pound cushion over the rest of the field, who's fighting to finish in the top 6 and qualify for sudden death.
We started getting more bites late in that first period. So, I'm going right back to where we left off, probably exactly to where I started this morning, and then just drift.
I haven't decided if I want to run back to the same spot or if I want to try something new. We got some other places to look at.
I'm gonna try to start right back here and throw a frog in this old snotty stuff, and just to clear my head of everything out there.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
There's a whole different dynamic on these cups in the fact that we have no practice, and you can't find them groups of smallmouth out there.
God, you'd think there'd be one in this stuff. We're gonna catch one here shortly.
Just gonna try it real quick. I've never fished here before, but I've fished other places that set up like this.
There we go. Come on, baby. Yeah! I knew it. 1 pound, 2 ounces.
Well, he sure did. Old bigs.
1 pound, 14 ounces.
Work. 2 bites, 2 fish. I need to keep it up.
Largemouth does exist. Eat it. You ate it. Come on. Quit it.
Brandon Palaniuk caught another fish, Randall. His last fish weighed 1 pound and 3 ounces, puts him up to 23 pounds and 1 ounce.
He's the one guy I'm not worried about. I'm worried about the 8 behind me.
This is unbelievable right here. It's like this in every one of these tournaments. I'll wait till the last period to catch a few fish.
Wild little beast, you.
£1 pound, 2 ounces.
God damn it. That was a giant.
think it broke my line.
There we go. It's a big one. She jumped once way, way out there. And look at her rip and drag. I mean, even after this long a fight, she's still got a lot of spunk in her. Got her. Oh, yeah. You can tell, you think catch and release doesn't work? Look at this fish's mouth. You know, probably when she was younger, she was caught and then, you know, healed up.
5 pounds, 3 ounces.
5'3", boom. Thank you, baby. That is a beautiful, beautiful bass right there. Oh, let's put her back right here. There you go, grow up, live to fight somebody else. There she goes, straight back down.
Alton Jones just caught his 3rd bass. With it, he moves into 3rd place. It weighed 5 pounds, 3 ounces. He holds 3rd with 8 pounds, 8 ounces.
Guys coming in catching big ones now. Guess what? They're probably all sitting out on that island.
It gives me confidence to know that I've picked an area that has some.
You throw a Texas rig Cinco around, you ought to be able to get bit. Like, this is the shaky head of the north here.
That's a big one there. Oh my gosh, that is a giant one. Stay on. Stay on there, but it looks like a shark down there. Yeah, baby. Boom! Look at that. Barely hooked right there in the snout. That is a grown one right there. Look at the size of that smallmouth.
5 pounds, 0 ounce.
Yeah, baby, 5-pounder. That's what I'm talking about.
Score tracker update. 2nd place angler Randall Tharp. He just caught his 6th bass, 5 pounds even.
Gosh.
He's up to 16 pounds, 7 ounces.
That's the right kind.
Woo, now I got my blood flowing there. She did not fight like a 5-pounder.
Started out pretty good. Had a couple bites, one scoreable bass. I just kind of dried up on me, so just gonna move around. £1 pound, 10 ounces.
Yes, sir. Hey, he may be small, but that's a game changer right there. The way things are going right now.
£1 pound, 14 ounces.
Nice.
Randall Tharp caught his 7th fish. He's up to 18 pounds, 5 ounces.
Come on, Edwin.
They're running right at me. Oh. Wild thing. Come here. Quit it. Got her. There we go. Said, there's a group that lives up here too.
3 pounds, 9 ounces.
Sweet. Little old shallow Roman coming in hot.
General Tire's Major League Fishing is brought to you by Berkeley, catch more fish. Lucas Oil, made in America, sold to the world. Mercury Marine, go boldly. Venmo, pay, split, share. And by Favorite Fishing, the future of fishing.
We're halfway through Elimination Round 2 of the Bass Pro Shops Heritage Cup, presented by Berkeley at Henderson Bay.
£1 pound, 10 ounces.
110.
With that catch, Mark Rose moves inside the elimination line, dropping Dustin Connell to 7th place. Alton Jones jumped up to the 3rd spot after catching a 5-pound, 3-ounce giant. It's currently the Berkeley Big Bass of the day, but it's Brandon Palaniuk who continues to dominate this field. There's just over an hour left in period 2, and those at the bottom of the score tracker need to get something going if they want to break into the top 6 and move on to the sudden death rounds.
You know, every time you find a little bit of moving water on these Great Lakes, usually there's a bass or two there.
Usually one of those is gonna get it if you had 2 fish.
You know, that wind has gone west, but it's not too bad. It's actually a really nice fishable wind for a place like this.
That looks like a great old biggin down there under the bait. I'll just start going straight into pirate mode.
Got it.
It's not a big fish, but man, it's so hard to get bit today.
1 pound, 14 ounces.
Thank you. Man, worked so hard today to get those.
That's what I'm talking about, boys. Biggin.
3 pounds, 15 ounces.
Well, that's close to 4. Boom! I know we're probably going against the grain here, probably fishing for largemouth. But I'm really not that great of a smallmouth fisherman. So I'll try to lean this way as often as I can. Man, the last 2 bites, a 4 and a 5-pounder. Like, you're not gonna beat that. Like, that's pretty strong. It's not like they're just blasting the smallmouth. So I know if I could get just on a little run on largemouth, I could make it in.
£1 pound, 4 ounces.
I'll take it. It ain't the biggest one, but everyone counts.
That's a fish, I knew it. Oh, nice one. God. It's a big, oh, no! What happened? Broke me off. That was a 4-pounder.
And I keep thinking I'm getting on a school of them, and I'm just not. I mean, there's just not that many here. There's a few good ones. I've seen 1 fish on this pass.
Daggum biggin, boys. I'm talking about a biggin. Stay hooked up. I'm telling y'all right now, I can't get her up. There's like 10 or 12 of them on the graph right now. Now we're back in the game. That's what lives out here. Them daggum biggins. Ding.
5 pounds.
Boom. Look right there, baby. Thank you, Lord. Look at that. Finally, I've been waiting on one of them all day.
Score tracker update. Dustin Connell has just caught a 5-pound bass.
Oh, wow.
He now has 8 pounds, 6 ounces. He jumps into 4th place. He trails you now, Alton, by 2 ounces.
Wow. Guys are figuring it out.
Buddy, they are right there. I see them.
£1 pound, 6 ounces.
1 pound, 6 ounces.
£3 pound, 3 ounces.
Old chunker. Stay hooked up, baby. Please stay hooked up. Gosh, they're so strong, man. I mean, that ain't a giant, but he's still strong. 8-pound line. Don't do it. Get your butt in the boat. All right, I'll take him. I'll take him. That dude right there gave me a workout.
2 pounds,
6 ounces.
13 ounces.
Oh, okay then. All right.
Dustin's last fish weighed 2 pounds and 13 ounces.
He ain't moved.
He's in third place.
We had to make a move.
Oh, I needed her. Keep me in the game. Thank you, Lord. God dang.
Maybe he'll come back and get it. Sometimes they do that if you don't get your bait.
Welcome back to General Tire's Major League Fishing. There's only 30 minutes left in period 2, and Brandon Palaniuk's lead has shrunk to Randall Tharp, who's now just 5 pounds, 8 ounces back. Dustin Connell made a move up to the 3rd spot, but the real nail biter is around the 6th place elimination line, where only 3 pounds separates Casey Ashley from Andy Morgan, who's at the bottom of the board.
And Palaniuk probably went back to the bank and ordered a pizza about an hour ago. He ain't caught one in a while. He's like, these boys, this is so easy.
Oh, no! It is not easy out here. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, it's not. Maybe it wouldn't. Oh.
3 pounds, 2 ounces.
Dustin, I've got you a score tracker update.
All right.
Mark Rose has caught another fish. He's now at 10 pounds, 14 ounces, and he's in 4th place.
It's another big one. Oh, come off! You gotta be kidding me. Why? That's like a 5-pounder.
Oh, there's another one with him. And it's a big one, too.
1 pound, 11 ounces.
Edwin's caught another fish, moving him into the 6th place cut line with 6 pounds, 4 ounces.
Definitely biting a little better, I think.
Gives me some confidence, buddy. It's getting me in the game. Getting me in the game. There's another one with it. I'm gonna try to catch it real quick.
You know, it's funny because you can feel 6th place creeping up from behind you, but it's not like there's something you can do about it.
I'm using just a little Berkeley flatworm right here. I love that thing because of the maxin in it. I mean, they will flat come back and get it after you miss one like that every time.
It's not like I've got, oh, I'll just go do this and I'll catch me some more. You know, you just gotta keep fishing.
My thumb was in his mouth 3 times.
3 pounds, 6 ounces.
Thank you. We got us a little place that's got a few.
Mark Rose just caught another fish, 3 pounds, 6 ounces. Moves him into 3rd place with 14 pounds, 4 ounces.
Fish catching sucker.
When you're not seeing them, best thing to do is throw something you can drag or cover a lot of water with. That joker felt small when he started coming up, but he is not. Come on, baby. Okay. I swung him, yes I did. That's 8-pound line for you. What am I doing? That's a 3 even.
2 pounds, 13 ounces.
Oh, man. Hey, I like him. Thank you, Lord.
Dustin Connell just weighed in at 213. He's in 4th at 14 pounds even.
And hey, let me get a little bit. You can't give it to me. Boom, baby.
Got It's not the big one, but I take it. It's just another 2-pounder, so I'll take no chances.
£2, 9 ounces.
Thank you. Back to the lake. Should have catch that big one, 5-pounder and a 4-pounder.
Takahiro's caught another fish. He now has 7 pounds, 6 ounces.
Can't do nothing about it if you can't get no bites. That's a fact.
Got it. It's a little fish.
£1, 12 ounces.
Thank you. You catch a big one.
Takahiro's caught another fish. He now has 9 pounds and 2 ounces.
Oh, that's a big one right there. Maybe that's the ones I screwed up.
My little flip out there technique hadn't worked in a long time. Trying everything, Jeff. Ooh, I see something lit up on the screen right there.
Got it. Ah, big one. That's what I'm talking about. That's 3.5. Got 3.5 minutes, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I want to take time on this. The ones I hooked are way bigger than this.
3 pounds, 8 ounces.
Thank you. They had 2 more bigger than this guy.
30 seconds. Takahiro Omori just caught his 5th bass. It weighed 3 pounds and 8 ounces. He's in 5th now at 12 pounds, 10 ounces.
Yeah, if I hook the big one, I don't have time to run, but I'll try anyway.
20 seconds.
I hear thunder. It's not a good thing.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lines out. End of period 2.
Man, I could down way better than this if I get that too giant, but I had a pretty good idea for next rounds.
That was not as good of a period for us.
The good news is we're still in the top 6. The bad news is, not by much.
Gonna have to come out swinging in 3rd period. We still got the lead, which is good, but a lot of those guys are getting it dialed in. They're closing in on us.
To have over 20, it feels good, but I mean, no lead is safe with this bunch. Like, I know what they can do, and they can do it in a hurry.
Welcome back to General Tire's Major League Fishing for Bass Pro Shops Heritage Cup, presented by Berkeley from Syracuse, New York.
Man, I just need a few bites. Like, you know, I'm not changing my game plan at all. I'm just gonna go right to where I've been fishing and keep a bait in the water the entire 3rd period and hopefully, you know, put it in front of 3 or 4 big ones again.
The anglers are on their 2nd and final break of the day. While they prepare for period 3, let's take a look at the score tracker. Less than 6 pounds separates Brandon Palaniuk and Randall Tharp at the top of the score tracker. Mark Rose has surged into the 3rd spot, while Takahiro is making the most noise, moving up to the 5th spot. Only the top 6 will qualify for sudden death, and only 1 period remains for those outside the elimination line to make a move. For more on that, let's get out to Marty Stone for today's Yeti Cooler Talk.
For a man that's never been here before, you're holding your own.
Well, I appreciate it. I've tried real hard, and I've kind of had a game plan when I saw where we were at. I have fished the Great Lakes quite a bit, and when I've committed to fishing for smallmouth, I've actually done pretty good. I don't really like fishing that way. I'd rather be up in this grass doing my thing. I feel like that's my strength, and out there, I just feel like I'm just an average angler, but that's the only rod I've had in my hand all day, and I think that's why I'm where I'm at.
How confused do you think you have the rest of the field? Because you're known for flipping and pitching a big weight and a great largemouth fisherman, and you're catching squirrel bass steady.
Yeah, you know, I caught a 3.5 pounder on my first cast, so I might have had some of them, the wheels spinning early on. You know, I don't know. I can't wait to watch the show and find out. But yeah, I'm sure a lot of them thought I was going to go that route here. But I fished the river up here before, and it's not too far from here, and I've never done good fishing for largemouth there. And I actually had a really good tournament the last time I was there. Kept a spinning rod in my hand the whole time. So that was my plan. You know, I didn't like it. I still don't like it, but I've kind of stuck to it. It seems to be working.
Second cup event. What did you learn from your first cup event that's helping you maintain today?
You know, just stay calm and try to be steady. You know, you can't afford to have a bad period in these things. You got to put some fish on the board every single period. If I learned anything, it's just relax, stay calm, and that slow and steady usually wins a race at the end of 3 periods.
Slow and steady it is. Randall Tharp is one more period away from making the all-important sudden death round.
Period 3. We're still leading. We got to finish this one out. At least be the top 6.
Man, I got to put like 4 or 5 more in the boat. Go ahead and seal this deal up.
We're just going to go out there and fish this 3rd period. I now know a technique that they'll bite, an area that they'll bite. So we're just going to go out there and give it all we got this 3rd period. We're not out of it yet. We just got to keep searching, keep grinding. I'm going to go back to the same area where I caught a couple of good ones this morning.
Oh, man, we got to get to something going. I got to make a decision here. If that sun would get out, I'd for sure go shallow.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, let's drop her down there and see what happens. God, I missed it.
Caught one. Got us a bass.
2 pounds, 5 ounces.
Oh, boy. A fat little chunk. They do live here.
2 pounds, 1 ounce.
2-1, baby.
That was actually right where he should have been.
That's not a bad start to the 3rd period.
Got it. Oh, come off.
He's not big, but he's a pounder. Oh, yeah, he's a pounder. It's a good one.
1 pound, 10 ounces.
Another 110, okay.
Let that joker eat it that time. I missed him twice.
1 pound, 14 ounces.
Start.
Casey Ashley has caught a 1 pound, 14 ounce fish. He's in 8th place with 7 pounds and 12 ounces.
I don't think they own these trees. 2 lucky bites, maybe.
Yeah, he took my worm once. I missed him once. Finally coaxed him into getting it.
Got it. It's not the giant, but I take it. Yeah, it's 3 plus.
Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me.
God.
Ah, come on.
3 pounds, 12 ounces.
Take that. Lake Ontario giant. Every big one I've heard today, they come off, but I still got time.
His last fish weighed 3 pounds and 12 ounces.
Yeah, it's 50-50 on if he's largemouth fishing or drop shot, and he can do it all.
Only fish I put in the boat today is 3 something so far, but I hooked 3 giant.
That's good.
Oh, dang it! God, big one. I got it. This is the guy. Whoa, they jumped like 5 feet. Same fish. Guaranteed same fish. Crazy fish. Same guy. Usually 2 minutes, they're gonna worn out. Got it. Oh, it's giant. It's big.
4 pounds, 9 ounces.
Take that. Finally. Look at this fish. 4.5 pounds. That's a big smallmouth, Lake Ontario. I enjoy this guy. I lost once. Let him back.
Takahiro Moore is definitely making a run. He just weighed in a 4-pound, 9-ounce bass.
4.9?
Yes, sir, 4.9. He's in third at 20 pounds, 15 ounces.
Yeah, he's on him. That's the thing, you just gotta get around him and then you can catch him. But there's just so much dead water right now.
Ah, man, I feel good now.
Dang it. That was a good one, too.
Let's make a change. Make a big change here. Let's hope it works out.
I haven't mastered the art of landing smallmouth.
3 pounds, 9 ounces.
Old chunker.
Mark Rose is in 4th place. He just weighed in a 3.9. 4th place is 17 pounds, 13 ounces.
Well, it's not like they're not biting. Everybody's catching them.
There she is.
I haven't even moved the boat. There's just a rock or something right there holding them.
1 pound, 8 ounces.
Score tracker update. There's the new leader. Randall Tharp, he just weighed in a 1 pound, 8 ounce bass. He's at 29 pounds, 1 ounce. You followed the second?
Dang it. Gotta make something happen.
General Tire's Major League Fishing is brought to you by Bass Pro Shops. Your adventure starts here. Squincher, hydration that works. Sig Sauer, the complete systems provider. Visit Syracuse. Do your thing. And by Ferguson.
Welcome back to General Tire's Major League Fishing.
1 pound, 15 ounces.
We will take him.
Gosh, we've really taken a ride on the suck bus.
We're 30 minutes into period 3, and Randall Tharp has found his mark and moved to the top, dropping Brandon Palaniuk into 2nd place, a little under 3 pounds back. Time is running out for the bottom 4 to crack into the top 6 and live to fight another day.
And I don't particularly like fishing this way. It's just, I've learned my lesson. I've been doing this a little while, and you know, if I'll commit to this, I usually have a decent event, and that's what I did today. And you know, you can't come up here to these Great Lakes, and if you're gonna fish for largemouth, you fish for largemouth. If you're gonna fish for smallmouth, you need to have this thing in your hand.
Stay on there. Get him while he's wrapped up. Gosh, dang.
That was gonna be a fish landing violation, 2-minute penalty.
Couldn't hang on to him, he's too fat.
4 pounds, 2 ounces.
There we go. That's more like it. Look at that thing, this thing's beautiful.
I'm gonna give you a score tracker update. First is Brandon Palaniuk, 31 pounds, 14 ounces.
I can't believe I went all the way up there. Drifted to here, didn't get a bite.
Dang it. Tried to keep him off the carpet. It's hopefully a good sign.
Yeah! Boom!
3 pounds, 10 ounces.
Yes! 310, baby. Look at how fat that thing is. Man, they're pretty.
3, 2, 1, lines in.
Think I see one on the graph.
Two pounds, 15 ounces.
3 pounder, almost. Nice.
Well, your lead didn't last long. Randall Tharp just weighed in at 215. He's back in the lead at 35 pounds, 10 ounces. He caught a 310, and he caught a 215 within just virtually seconds of each other.
Back-to-back drops for the honey badger.
I caught like a 3 pounder, and while we were weighing it and scoring it and everything, I drifted off course, and I saw that tree earlier back there on that flat. I was just about to leave, and I was like, well, I'm right here at the tree. And I threw over there next to the tree and caught another 3 pounder.
God, these things are strong.
Ooh. 3 pounds, 0 ounces.
Yes, sir. Maybe it's gonna take the brown ones to pull us through today.
Casey Ashley's in 7th with 12 pounds and 11 ounces.
I've chased largemouth for 2 periods, 2.5 periods now, I guess. It hadn't really panned out. There's just not enough cover for it, I don't think. I just decided to come out here and try the smallmouth for a while.
I'm gonna work the edge of that concrete. You see what I'm saying? That drop. So it's a ledge right there. They sit on that drop, that concrete, eating them crayfish. Oh my gosh, that was a big one. Broke me off.
Three pounds, 11 ounces.
I'll take it, son. Look at that. I hate smallmouth, but sometimes you gotta catch them.
In Major League Fishing, being able to adapt to certain situations is crucial. Marty Stone breaks it down in today's 6-hour Success Insights.
It never fails in Major League Fishing. In the third and final period, we always have a big mover. Today, it's Casey Ashley. He spent the first 2 periods of elimination, round number 2, chasing largemouth, and he didn't have a lot of success, barely catching 5 pounds of scoreable bass. And now he's made a species change, and he's switched over to smallmouth, and he's moving up quickly through the score tracker. Oftentimes in tournament fishing, it's all about making a location change. Today, Casey Ashley had to make 2 changes. He had to change location and species, but he's doing it with a great deal of success in this third and final period.
Smallmouth, they're scattered. It's not really like largemouth fishing where you pull up to a brush pile and just make 1 cast. They're just in an area.
Oh, did he have it?
And they're hard to see in these conditions.
I'd love to catch me another 5 pounder and really make Brandon sweat a little bit.
There we go. All right, enough. He's 3 pounds. I swear these ones fight harder than the 5 pounders.
2 pounds, 12 ounces.
Yeah, the mean ones.
Brandon Palaniuk caught another fish that weighed 2 pounds and 12 ounces. He's now at 34 pounds and 10 ounces. He's 1 pound behind you.
Okay.
Got him, though.
2 pounds, 8 ounces.
Thank you, little buddy. Got him one.
Brandon Palaniuk caught another one. His last fish weighed 2 pounds and 8 ounces.
Just can't get beat by a Florida boy in smallmouth country. It's just not right.
£1 14 ounces.
114. Nice.
Score tracker just updated again. Randall Tharp just weighed in on 114. He's at 37.8.
He's at 37.8. What do we have?
37.8. You're at 37.2.
Oh, dirty dog.
Like I drift for 10 miles and I drag it in front of one and he bites. No talent at all.
The thing about this smallmouth, though, I mean, when you find a place and you try to duplicate it, I mean, you could run 10 miles before you find a place just like this.
Welcome back to General Tire's Major League Fishing.
Golly, dang it. I watched him eat it.
Now, what the heck do I got? Look at there. Caught me a little goby. That's what they're eating.
There's just 1 hour remaining in Elimination Round 2. Randall Tharp and Brandon Palaniuk are in a two-man battle at the top of the score tracker, with Tharp holding a paper-thin lead. Casey Ashley's jump to smallmouth has helped propel him into the 3rd spot along with Takahiro, while Dustin Connell has dropped to the 6th place elimination line, where tensions have never been higher.
Little. I think he'll go a pound, though.
I still got him right now?
No, sir, he just got a fish on there in the last minute. Weighed 1 pound and 5 ounces. He's now at 38 pounds and 7 ounces.
All right.
That's a good one. That is a good one. That's what we need right there, boys and girls. That's what we're looking for. Don't you come off. Oh.
There's one, finally. Down there, fish, down there, fish.
Edwin, that's a fish landing violation, 2-minute penalty.
And Edwin Evers has just caught a 1 pound, 15 ounce fish. He is in 8th place with 13 pounds, 2 ounces.
Just start catching fish, man.
Oh, I've had the bites, I've seen the fish. The execution has been the problem. Oh my gosh. I just want to survive another round, man. I just want to go one more day. I don't want to be done.
He ain't that big, but he won't stop. He's still pulling.
£2 pounds, 1 ounce. I still got a chance if I can get one of these big dudes to bite down through here. And I'm seeing a few on the graph that would be hard to fish for straight under because of the noise, but I'll be dragging through them here.
See how high that sucker jumped.
£2 pounds even.
Give you another score tracker update, Top. Andy Morgan has just caught the last 2 fish. 2-1 and a 2 pound even.
Big movers, boys. Big movers. Stay on. Stay on. Stay on. Oh, God, how many times it's gonna happen today? I should have played him. I was just so scared I was gonna lose him anyway. Oh my gosh.
That's more like it. Look at that. There we go. It's a healthy one.
Whew. 4 pounds, 11 ounces.
Things are just so thick. It's awesome.
Sweet. He caught another one.
He just caught a 4 pound, 11 ounce fish.
I told you that little son of a gun was gonna do that. I told you. I said, he'll catch a 5 pounder.
Yep, he did. He's at 43 pounds and 2 ounces. Now you're 5 pounds and 10 ounces behind.
Let's catch a 6.
That's more the kind we're trying to catch. I love those fish.
Good night. What is this thing doing? Look at him. Thinks he's a tarpon.
Two pounds, 11 ounces.
211.
Okay. I can't just poke around right here. They ain't biting right here, man. I done drifted my butt off through there. I can't get a bite.
Two pounds, 13 ounces.
I feel like a daggone bunny rabbit with coyotes behind me. I just found a bush right there to hide around.
Oh, that was her. She got my bait.
You know, it's just a 6-pack and a shade tree. Fishing is. Nothing to it.
Welcome back to General Tire's Major League Fishing for Bass Pro Shops Heritage Cup, presented by Berkley, here on Lake Ontario at Henderson Bay. Casey Ashley's move to deeper waters and a species change has all but secured his position in the top 6, as you can see here in the favorite fishing overview of the day.
That's another 4 pounder. Yes, sir.
4 pounds, 2 ounces.
Yep. Yep. That's what I like. Get a little cushion late in the day.
That's a big one. I need this fish to stay on here. It may be a 5 pounder. It's at least a 4. Oh, it's a 5. Come on, babe. Come on, babe. Yes! Woohoo! Look at that one. Golly, it's a big one.
4 pounds, 15 ounces.
Yeah, it's a close one. Yes! Oh, man. Yes, yes. Oh, thank you, Lord.
That catch just moved Edwin Evers into the 6th spot, dropping Dustin Connell to 7th. At the top of Score Tracker, Brandon Palaniuk and Randall Tharp have been battling it out, with Palaniuk now holding the top spot. With only 30 minutes remaining in Elimination Round 2, tensions could not be higher.
Another really significant move, Edwin Evers. He just moves into 6th with a 415.
Dang, Edwin. 25 minutes left and breaking hearts.
Just like the last one, I missed him the first time he bit. Like a 2-4.
These would be like a 5 before we're gonna make any difference out of it.
2 pounds, 3 ounces.
I was close.
Andy Morgan just caught one.
Oh my God, that was a big one. That's a 5-pounder.
I just let you know they're starting to bite.
That hurt. That hurt really bad. Damn it.
I still could win this thing if I could just catch me 2 like the ones I caught here earlier.
Come on, give us one more big one. I get out here and I just don't want to leave.
Watch out, dude. Watch out, dude. Oh, yes. Yes. Come on, baby. 4 pounds, 2 ounces. Come on, come on. Come on, baby.
Score tracker update. Dustin Connell just moved into 6th place with 20 pounds, 7 ounces, knocking you to 7th with 18 pounds, 1 ounce.
Let's go back around that point, guys. Please don't catch one, Edwin.
Don't shake no more. I get my hands on you. Don't do it.
2 pounds, 2 ounces.
Come on, baby. Golly, 2!
I gotta catch fish, but I can't. I don't know what's going on.
Let's see what I got here. I can't tell what size it is, but it should be a keeper anyway.
Yeah, Andy, that's a fish landing violation, 2-minute penalty.
There's not a 2.5.
2 pounds, 2 ounces.
I believe they've all weighed like 2.3, 2.2, or that's it, 2.3 or 2.2.
1 pound, 8 ounces.
Puts me within a pound.
I'm feeling better than I have all day, that's for sure.
3 minutes remain in the round.
If I'm gonna get a big one, I better hook him quick or I'm not gonna have time. Anything inside of 2 minutes is gonna be really pushing it.
There's a couple big ones. Oh my God, there's a couple big ones though, right there. I mean, some big ones. Some big ones, big ones. Some absolute big ones. Come on, baby, eat it. Like 4 or 5 pounders, big.
Count me down. Count me down. How many seconds? Count me down.
50 seconds.
Okay.
Hey.
7.
It's up to you,
6,
Edwin.
5.
4, 3,
2, 1. Lights out. End of the 3rd period.
We're moving on to another round.
Did he catch one?
At this time, it does not show that he has.
Oh, please don't update.
3 pounds, 6 ounces.
My inexperience smallmouth fishing cost me today, big time.
What a blessing to catch that one right there at the end, just in case somebody caught one. I don't know what's going on with everybody else. They're fighting. They're catching 4-pounders, 5-pounders, jumping all over their stuff. I'm out here scratching and clawing for 3-pounders, 2-pounders.
I'm stubborn. I get on the bank and I flip and I get a couple bites here and there and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna keep doing this because I know it's gonna happen and it doesn't happen a lot of times.
Dang it. I mean, I'm excited. Don't get me wrong. I just don't want to leave.
Boom. Live to fight another day.
I'm not happy about my day. You know, I had plenty of a chance to get the top 3. So if I make it today, I just got lucky.
We gave it our best. It's a terrible feeling to a period and a half ago to be in 3rd and to finish out of the cut. That is really a bad feeling.
Still ain't updated.
Oh, it's updated.
Come on now.
Still showing you to be in 6th place.
All right now. He almost got me right then. You about got me. Please just stay where it's at. And you guys saw it, and I had the bites. I had 2 of them right there. That first one was a 5-pounder. That second was every bit of probably 3. The first one was a giant. I mean, it was bigger than that other big one I caught. Dadgummit.
General Tire's Major League Fishing is brought to you by General Tire. Anywhere is possible. B&W Trailer Hitches, Towing Adventure. Abu Garcia, for life. Optima Batteries, the ultimate power source. And by Barbasol Razors, a close, comfortable shave for the past 100 years.
Elimination Round 2 of the Bass Pro Shops Heritage Cup presented by Berkley is now in the books. Today, 10 professional anglers hit the water, ready to fight for their chance to advance to sudden death and one step closer to the championship round. Henderson Bay is considered one of the finest smallmouth fisheries in the world. And for the anglers who cracked the top 6, smallmouth was their ticket to the sudden death round.
Chunker.
Brandon Palaniuk used his experience and knowledge of Henderson Bay to dominate the competition early, until Randall Tharp made a move and the two battled it out. But Brandon wouldn't be denied and regained the form he had in period 1 to finish on top. Let's catch up with Brandon to check out his winning rig in Bass Pro Shops End of the Line.
Hey everyone, I'm Brandon Palaniuk, and I'm gonna give you guys the full rundown of how I won my elimination round at this year's Heritage Cup. So let's get started. First things first, throwing a drop shot rig. And what that is a weight position below my hook and my bait. I've got a 1/4 ounce teardrop tungsten drop shot weight. I've got a 1/0 drop shot hook, nose hooked to a 4-inch soft plastic minnow style bait, tied up to an 8-pound fluorocarbon leader. And then I've got that also tied with a Crazy Alberto knot to a 15-pound braided line, spooled up on a 3,000 or 30 size spinning reel, and attached to a 610 medium light action drop shot rod.
4 pounds, 11 ounces.
If you're looking for a way to catch giant smallmouth, make sure you guys check out this setup. Go to Bass Pro Shops, pick this stuff up, go down the aisles, and you guys are gonna catch more smallmouth.
Woo! With today's win, Brandon Palaniuk advances to the sudden death rounds and will be joined by Randall Tharp, Mark Rose, Casey Ashley, Dustin Connell, and Takahiro. The Berkley Big Bass of the Day goes to Alton Jones when he landed a 5-pound, 3-ounce giant.
It's a big one. 5-3. Boom. Thank you, baby. That is a beautiful, beautiful bass right there.
Today's Barbasol Close Shave goes to Dustin Connell, who landed a clutch fish in the final minutes, moving him from 7th to 6th place and securing his spot in the sudden death round. Let's send it over to Marty Stone, who's with today's winner, Brandon Palaniuk.
It's never easy, but when we showed up this morning, it had to be a sense of relief.
Yes. If you were to pick anywhere this week that we could go, like anywhere in the entire country, this might be #1, definitely 100% in the top 3. And not only this lake, but like this section of the lake.
You got off to a fast start.
Yeah.
And then Randall slowly but surely caught you.
Yep, he did.
What was going through your mind then?
I knew I just had to keep moving. I definitely didn't want to let a Florida guy beat me up here in smallmouth country. I love Randall to death, but I did not want to get beat here. I always feel like when I come here, I should win.
Talking about winning, past Angler of the Year, winner, multi-time national winner. What would it mean to win a Major League Fishing Cup event?
I've come close before. I would love to win one, love to qualify for the World Championship. So there's a lot on stake, and to do it in New York would be pretty special.
Brandon Palaniuk, the winner of today's elimination round, and one step closer to winning his first Major League Fishing Cup event.
Make sure you tune in next week for elimination round #3 of the Bass Pro Shops Heritage Cup, presented by Berkley from Syracuse, New York. Until then, thanks for watching General Tire's Major League Fishing.